Okay, I'm back from my giant 2-day vacation at the Wisconsin Dells. I stopped in Madison, Wisconsin, half-price bookstore and entertainment free play exchange. But I got some store I never been to that had some tapes, and I got some stuff, including DVDs, UMDs, and even a cassette tape that's part of something special, which I'll show and later on. But yeah, here we go. He's the first. I'll start with these two UMDs. In this, they gave me this very nice 2-disc UMD case for free, which is pretty cool. It's These are the two ones they had there at this one store I've never been to. And those two movies they did not have yet. Year One and Underworld Evolution. I think that's one of the sequels, which from 2005. So I don't know if that's on VHS. I have to look it up. I got two DVDs. This one is actually pretty cool, and it's 191. I have this on the eBay versus VHS coming. I'll be trying to get that soon. This one I don't think I had yet. This is one of those things that would not be on VHS because it's a new release. This one's at the clearance section. Half-price books. Tropic Thunder. This is the director's cut. This is the unrated version of the film. This one is the actual movie, and this too is the special features. I don't think this one has the theatrical cuts, and this does not say that on here, and I will have to waiting on there if I did, but yeah. Alright, now for the tapes, I have two crabs just here on the West House slip covers, including a couple of 2 tape sets. So here we go. Kidnapped, another one in the more non-popular live-action Disney films from one ago. I didn't think I had yet, so yeah. February 5th, 1997, number 83. Right here is happens to be another copy of the Secret Garden from 20th Century Fox's Family Features right here. I didn't recognize this one, so yeah. And another copy of this version, I think it's recently, but yeah. Number 119, 10th week of 1997. And then the rest are photos, and including those 2 tape sets on here. These are in here. I think there's going to be some weird stuff in here as well, including one demo tape, like Free Canadians, and I think there's going to be, yeah, and there's also a few 2005 tapes here as well. So yeah, let's start off with St. Elmo's Fire. This is actually the Good Times release right here. I think this is a movie from MGM, but yeah, we all know this one will have the end. Kind of weird that a lot of times Good Times have releases from like Sony, I believe from Columbia TriStar or whatever. Like they did it for Starman and that one. I don't know if I just had to get, but I forget what this is. So I think it was the King Tut movie that's Grisha. Here's the next one, Phenomenon with John Travolta. I'm not sure if I added this one, but yeah. January 2nd, 1987, number 24. This is a 412, I believe, from Movie Gallery. Actually, they don't have that many Movie Gallery ones, actually, so that's pretty cool. More American Graffiti. This is the sequel film for American Graffiti that came out in 1979. Not a lot of people know that it was a sequel to this film, but yeah. But I don't think it really did as well as the first one did, but yeah. It's 46th week of 1991. It probably was done by Lucasfilm or George Lucas, I'm not sure though, but yeah. He did the first one. That's one of the first ones he did, by the way. Alright, here we got The Whale. Actually a pretty interesting one. This one here, but someone made their own, I think this is the old, I think this is a former winter stuff. Yeah, this is a former winter, and somehow this video store put their own label on behind the actual label itself, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Put it's blocked by the video store label, so this is a former winter for Movie Time over in Whitewater, Wisconsin, but yeah. Next up we got here is Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, this one actually is a demo tape, by the way. Put it on March 5th, 2001, and there's some other puttings down there too. But yeah, still put down there. Oh, and the number one, this one is number 1. I forgot to say that, but yeah. Not gonna be able to see it, just but yeah. Interesting enough, this is the Artisan tape that actually has that label, which is kind of weird too, but yeah. Alright. What else we got here? Okay, we have, this is actually, I got a couple copies of this, but this is Amadeus. This is the Warner Brothers version, which is the more newer version of this, the most recent version of this movie on VHS. November 4th, 1998, number 9. I haven't saw the Republic Pictures releases and the H4 and EMI HBO video release, so I did the opening closing of it already, so go check that out. Here we got, Double Impact. Not sure if this is the way to Deep Impact, probably not because it's obviously a Columbia, but yeah, whatever. This is the 5th week of 92. This probably have something at the end I'll have to see because of those red balls of the wave and all code here. This is Edward. This is the Tim Burton movie with Johnny Depp. June 28th, 1995, number 49. We have here Rat Race. Maybe guys, because the spine's really cool. I probably saw this on YouTube as well, but yeah. It's also from one of the newer Paramount ones. This is also one of the earlier, I think, pieces from 2001 that has the Paramount 90th anniversary logo, which is pretty interesting. Actually, the movie's from 2001. This actually original. This tape's from 2002. Apparently, it's the special edition release. Apparently, so yeah. And it's put it. Oh, that's probably in the side. Yeah, it's put it on the 41st of 2003. That's pretty. Wait, we put it this as well. So pretty cool. But actually, now we got here. These are 2 tape sets, by the way. Malcolm X. It's a Blockbuster one right here. Two print dates on both of these. Looks like this is also a barcode there, which I never really seen before. Okay, print dates July 4th, 1993, July 3rd, 1993, 2 days apart, and July 2nd, 1997. Yeah, and yeah, the second print dates are both the same thing, July 2nd, 1993. So yeah. This is all, yeah. Okay, here's the other 2 tapes set. This one's the greatest show on earth, which is probably inspired by that circus show that was very big at the time. I remember seeing it multiple times as a kid, but yeah. I also got lots of souvenir videos of that on VHS and 2 DVDs as well, including one of them I got at the show many years ago. Those are the ones I would give out like, at the lunch stand at the shows and stuff. Number 54, number 43, and it's put on, both tapes are put on the 46 weekend on this stuff. That's it for that bag. Now here's the final bag, which is a big bag. This is the bag that they actually, I got half my smokes that I got out of the store here, but yeah. Okay, here's that bag. Here's the wheat fruit. Former Hollywood video intro. Located on 1049 West Main Avenue. Probably somewhere in there, if I had to guess, or somewhere nearby, but yeah. Bad Boys, this is the original release with the artwork that's much more different than what I have. Blockbuster Winter from February 19th, 1996. Another one of those labels right there. Put it on the 42nd weekend, 1995, and number 3. Let's see which release. Here's Inner Space. Next one here is The Passion of the Christ. This is a 2004 Canadian tape of Warner Bros., which is pretty cool. And it's put it on August 4, 2004, so that's pretty cool. Here's another Canadian tape from Alliance Awareness, or Wait Last Night. I'll have to look up the US copy after. Yeah, I don't know why I bought this one. Probably because I thought I already bought this at a half-price bookstore like a couple months ago, but that one I thought was looks like a Canadian copy since that label was print label was all smeared up, but this one I might have to donate this. Probably another thing to put in the donate list right here. This is a Major Way Back to the Mars. I thought this was one of the other 2 movies I had on the list, but no, it's not. But it's the favorite video until right here. The kids' movies are free, of course. So 7:14, 9:08, and of course they were the last video, so around I closed down all the locations what kind of happened, but that was sad. JJ the jet plane, Tracy's Handy hideout, and forgot this way, yeah. This is my second JJ jet plane. These are pretty hard to come by. The other one I got was the one I had since I was very little, but yeah. Since I was at least 10 or something like that, but yeah. It's one of the early ones as well. This one's from 1975, and the other one was a more later one. Here's the full Monty right here, Another Blockbuster Winter from September 7, 1998. Got the barcode right there. The 10th week of 1998 and number 44. This next one is a tape I've been looking at for many years. I finally got it now. Minority Report. Put it on 2 put dates, November 2002 and November 12, 2002. Next one is a pretty cool one. The Rolling Stones, Bridges in Babylon, concert from 1998, but yeah. That's one of their album covers, I think, like that, something. It's an image release. Pretty cool. Next one is Milo. I know this is the more new Economy TriStar version, but this is actually a more special release because it's a very late reprint copy from Sony, and it's put on November 10, 2005, number 0. Last week is pretty cool. Here's more stuff right here. We got The Naked Gun. This is the first one. I still gotta get the second one. I do have the third and final one. I know they're making a new remake film of this as well, where the Spirit of Halloween became the White House pudding, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, let's put it on 47 week in 1991. It says that way, but yeah, I still have to get the second one. I have that currently on some video, but yeah. I think that's the only one I'm missing out of those in VHS. $1 Million Baby. You have this another white release here from Warner Brothers. I also had this one on the list as well, but yeah. May 21st, 2005, number 29. Here we got The Way in the Walls, and I thought this was some sort of movie. I'm thinking about a different one from a much more newer one, but it's another one of these compilation 2 episodes from the show from World Division. I got a couple other ones that Mom had originally from MSC, but this is also an Avon copy as well, as you can see right here. I just had those, somehow I can't see those puddings, oh, they're actually up there, but yeah, it's an Avon copy right here. Put it on October 30th, 1994. Here's the thing where the cassette comes in. This is another copy where some Mohicans, but this is a more special edition with the soundtrack included as well on the cassette, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, I know I got this tape not that long ago at a Goodwill store, but I had this is the most special edition with the. I think this is also a reprint copy as well compared to my other copy of this. But yeah, it's also putting it on 40 for the beginning on the face. So it may not be it, but it kind of looks like it, but it's not. Probably because how the tape is a different look, but yeah, here's the bonus cassette. It comes in. It's in this pretty oversized box, but it's cardboard inside here where the tape is actually in. I never really am a big cassette collector. I mean, there are times I record stuff with cassettes, but I only really get cassettes with them at the Giants for, but I got them all anyway. But here's the special audio cassette of the soundtrack with the film, but yeah. I do have a little after a few other cassettes as well that I have. Yeah, my grandma gave me a whole bunch as well when she was getting rid of stuff. But yeah, including a whole bunch of including a lot of other tapes too as well. Back in Christmas in 2015, I believe. That's back when I was first starting to become a VHS collector. When I turned 11 years old. But yeah. Next up here is K2, the Ultimate High, which I somehow related to K2 the Widowmaker, which I never knew this existed until I saw it, but. I do have a copy of 19 the Widowmaker. It does not have the original slipcases in like a preview blockbuster case, but that was one of the other wasted workplaces I saw there. Which I didn't really need to go down even if I have it right out the case. I'll probably get it if I see that at a smaller store, but if it's a good deal, but I already got that tape already, so yeah, here's this one. Let's see here. Put it on, it's kind of hard to see. This is the 42nd week of 993, it says, yeah. Also, there's going to be one other wasted workplace tape coming up later on as well, so stay tuned. See, next up is the Monkey Pit, which I originally found a copy that was on Moldy. There's only a very little bit about the mold, but I got a copies, at least two, but here's a better copy I got right here. Put it on the 39th week of 996. Now here's another Canadian tape for Lions and Land. I think this is the last one right now. This is the Doors. I think I got at least 2 other copies of this. I think I might be getting away to one of them. I think it's the U.S. release, and I think Ad with Home Entertainment, but yeah. 1 out of 6, and then Cyber 366, so yeah. Here's one of the other public domain tapes. I don't think I have any other. This is actually our first to me for my collection. This is Puff the Magic Dragon, The Land of the Living Wise. I don't think I have any Puff the Magic Dragon tapes in my collection. This is pretty cool. I grew up with the song from Peter Pan as a kid, so that's really cool as well. So, Star Wars 1. This looks very familiar, but I don't recognize it. I knew I had this on the email list, but this is not the Judy Garland version. This is the newer one, the Barbara Streisand. And the other name is blocked up by that way well, but yeah, this is the all-rating right now. There's also no 2018 one that had Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, that had that one famous song called Shallow, but yeah. This the one from, I think, 1976, yeah. Put it on February 25th, 1995. I think I do have to do the go one on the email list as well, so I gotta get that one. Obviously, that 22 one will not be reached because that's way too new to be out. Here's another copy of the Cable Guy. I know I got a copy of this, but my copy happens to be a Columbia House copy or a total copy. This is the more regular release. I did the opening close in that one already, but this one I got has the actual. This one has the actual label with previews and stuff probably. Number 85, 1897. Yeah, that other copy I got for eBay not that long ago. There's gonna be another tip of that coming like that very soon. So stay tuned, stay around. This one's the one, the other workplace tip I got wasted on the Outland, I think it's what it's called. I was getting the name confusing this one, apparently. That's Outland. April 2nd, 97, number OH. So yeah, I think this, yeah, I thought that would be a release year, but no, it's not a new release. I think that's the one I'm going for. I always wanted to go for anyway. So here's another copy of Penny Serenade. This is actually my second copy. This is another public domain release. Often I tape that gets released in the public domain from DEC, but yeah. The other copy I got was part of a set of other public domain old films as well. Here's another tape right here. It's a Mayweather. I think this one's related to magazine. This one's also another one of these tapes that had the labels right out, so it fell off, but yeah. stuff that happens with those CBS Fox videotapes. Max Steel, this is actually some sort of free bonus video that was included in some toy that was made back in 2001. So this is a Sony Pictures Family Entertainment Group. It's also apparently originally a Cartoon Network as well, which is pretty interesting. This also has pretty interesting black wheels as well too. Yeah, pretty cool. This next one is Dark Blue. It's Kirk Russell, but this is a new MGM release, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So put there right there for September 2023, and someone's address is on the side there, so I don't want to have to show that. This one's very best of the Ed Sullivan Show. This is volume 2. This is in one of the older ones from Buena Vista. Plus the Self Entertainment logo that's so often the logo I would often see on MeTV shows of this. But yeah, it's probably related to this, but yeah, that's probably what I see on MeTV on every Sunday night. March 5th, 1992. Next up is a movie that my uncle has on DVD, which is Dazed and Confused. Number 34, put it on 35th week of 995. Oh, we got 4 more tapes to go. Here's The In-Laws, one new release from Warner Bros. 2003. And here's that same address. There's another address on it again, probably the same thing. It's probably not to show it on the camera. Summer 16, 2003, number 98. Here's the other tape that I got. Since my copy of this is I think a Columbia copy with no previews. This is the regular copy of Hugh J. McGuire. This is pretty cool. It has like a Starship Troopers preview, which I'm still trying to get into something else after that, which is a pretty cool thing that right before the movie actually starts. But yeah, put it on the 1997. Okay, 2 more tapes. Higher Learning. I also got this one on the PSP as well, which I had this one on the EBS as well. So yeah. This is a number that's kind of hard to read. So if it gets number 17 and put it on the 9th week in 1996. Here's the last tape for the video, which is the film, which I also had on the list, but unfortunately, it's not the Blu-ray version, it's just the regular brass version. I think I had the Blu-ray version originally on my eBay list, but yeah. So, whatever, it's still fine. 42nd week in 96. That's it for the video. That plush I also got on my trip as well. The Batgirl Rouge, the bat from Sonic, but yeah. Okay, that's it for now. See you guys later.